Hello everybody and welcome back to my Spanish Street Pata series. At the end of the last segment we just got our ideology, so that's going to be very useful going forward. Policy wise, we're going to probably take free thought first and then go into the tenet that makes it to where specialists provide half the unhappiness. Also, I was looking at the tech tree, and I think after fertilizer I might actually go to electricity first. We're not going to be able to get hydro plants anywhere, but we can get the stock exchanges, and our workers might be able to uncover aluminum, start making some money. We will need aluminum for the spaceship parts and I think factory, but that's not going to be for a while, so we can at least sell off the aluminum in the meantime. Alright, may purchase with faith. I'm pretty sure we only have one more pagoda to go. Whoops, that's not a pagoda. And there we are. So there's some happiness that I wasn't accounting for, and that's really good. Alright, from 447 to 503. Not bad, not bad. That's like, what, 11% increase? Give or take. Factory is done in this city, so we do have a slightly better place for that citizen. We are going to go into public school. I think everywhere I'm going to favor the public school over the windmill. Yeah, so there's that. Alright, I'm going to have this guy heal until I see the archer here and then leave. And that way it should be relatively safe. Okay, public school is done in the capital. So let us move that to that. And we're going to grow in 6 turns, so we'll still be able to work the windmill. And then on to the factory. This guy's got some swamp to clear. Like I said, should have done that sooner, but whatever. It is grasslands, not very useful, but... Alright, you're going to make the trading post. That guy can go there to heal up. I don't really have much going on for my navy. Maybe I should be moving this guy first in case there's something inland here that they could be shooting at. Might have him come around here just to have visibility here. Go to sleep. He's still doing the dance. We don't have enough coverage to afford not to. Still don't know what I'm doing with this guy all the way. Let's see. That guy will be dead by the time I need to pass through there. Research agreement. I think I can still afford to do those. It'll be a while before we need to save up gold for spaceship parts. And like I said, after fertilizer, I'll probably go for stock exchanges. Oh, that was a mistake. Didn't know any better though. Let's see, yeah. Lumber mill. Cordoba has grown. Alright, let's keep working some specialists. Add to food just a little bit. But again, they don't technically add to food, but since every citizen costs 2 food, and avant-garde, well, no, civil society makes it to where it consumes less. It's like each specialist gives you. Alright, so I gotta go now, otherwise I'm just gonna get shot there. 50 gold. Okay, well, I'm not seeing the archer, so we can still scout for visibility. Maybe there are other shrines, but I'm pretty sure my scouting over there is coming to a close. It's going to take 11 turns to pick up that tile. 17. 3 turns. Okay. So we'll just have this guy start heading towards the capital. In fact, right where he's standing, I can get to I can start developing any of these tiles within 2 turns. Alright, just heal a turn. Well, actually we can have him heal 2 turns. There's nothing for my navy to do right now, really. We haven't been keeping an eye over here, so I'll actually start sending this trireme over here. Start scouting along the border here. I don't mind if a camp pops up over there, I just don't want it to be to where boats can come out of nowhere and start ruining my day, if you catch my drift. Actually, I should probably be taking those steps one at a time. I don't know why Genghis would want open borders, but he's so far away I can't see how I would get punished for that. Sure. We're going for a science victory, so any little science bump we can get. And in theory, as time goes on, those become more valuable anyways, I think. Just get more out of them, I mean. Alright, so once the factory... Oh, the factory's finished this turn. We'll do this, because again, this city we want the production over the... Although the production level's getting pretty good here. Alright, so windmill time. Whales came back, and that's the happiness I was going for that allowed me to choose free thought over whatever the name of the tenant is that makes specialists give half unhappiness. Because that will definitely be our next policy. I don't know how much happiness that will give us, but I imagine that'll make us pretty free for a very long time after that. Yep, I'm just going to have him chill. We'll have him come out here for the visibility in this area, at least until the Goliath gets around. And then he can come up and heal up the rest of the way. I don't really think I need him to, but why not, right? Oh, cool, he didn't shoot at us, but unfortunately, Germany keeps putting its units in our way. Still not finding any barbs over there. Pleased to find that. And looks like everything is in order. Okay, so we currently have 1, 2, 3 research agreements going. What? I could have sworn he was just hating on us a minute ago. Alright, who denounced by the Huns? I don't want to piss them off, but otherwise, yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't want to upset the Huns, but science and technologically wise, I'm getting ahead, so fertilizer is done. That's going to be a huge change to all of our cities. Alright, let's make sure that went to Madrid. I think it has to at this point. They're the only city that has any capacity for art. Swap Greek works. Medieval, 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 medieval. Alright. I tried. Belgrade is on the other island. Yeah, it would be nice to just send a missionary over there and give it to all these city-states, but with all the barbarians running around, I just don't see how I could do that. Maybe that's something the military or navy could do. Alright, I do not have extra whales, but keeping whales in trade can secure future happiness. I don't even know how important that's going to be moving forward, really. Once I get my next tenant, happiness is going to be through the roof. I can sell off all my luxuries, more or less. But that's not for a while. Let's go ahead and... Okay. Go on electricity, give my worker something to do with the finding aluminum. He can't move and shoot, so I'm safe here for the minute. And also, any gold building is going to be helpful. And if we're going to buy spaceship parts eventually, we're going to be able to stockpile a lot of gold. So those are my thoughts as far as all that goes. You guys definitely let me know what you think. I'm going to have him chill one more turn until the Goliath can cover that visibility. Actually, I should have had the Goliath come this way just to cover him, but whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nope. Wow, everybody's hating on Sweden. Wonder why that is. I just know they're tucked in the corner, so not much of a big deal to me. If I had started over there, I would have loved playing domination, just try and take over the entire continent. That would have been fun. Alright, so here's where we're going with this guy. Do a lumber mill. 6 turns until border growth. Wow, look at that. So in 6 turns, I'm definitely going to secure a tile that my next academy can go on, which is nice because in 5 turns I'll have another Great scientist to plant. Alright, on to factory. Oh yeah, fertilizer finished, so I need to look. So like all 4 of these tiles now have more food. This tile has another food. Well, actually all 3 of these tiles. So this city just grew by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 food per turn. That's enormous. That'll probably give us what we need to work these. Actually, I gotta remember this tile's being developed. Will that bring us a new citizen 1 turn sooner? It won't, so okay. We'll just do that. This city gained, I don't even know, at least 3 food. 4. Yeah, 4 food per turn. This city probably gained the least in just the 1. I'm talking about the tiles I'm actually working. This one just gained the 1. This, I don't even know. 1, 2. Probably just the 2. But, you know, 1, 2 more food here. Yeah, so between the policy that made everybody consume half food and now fertilizer, we'll be growing pretty good for a while. And right as that tapers off, we'll be putting up, I think it's called hospitals. Oh, I didn't realize she had proposed banned marble. I'm going to put all my efforts into that. I have 2 marble, obviously. So we don't want that. I don't really care if the World's Fair passes or not. Hill. Oh, neat. That's not useful. Well, at least we'll probably survive this shot, but the chances that there's any more ruins probably pretty slim. But we'll try to stay alive long enough to figure it out. That's a nice little visibility spread. You can just keep dancing through these little alcoves here. I figure from here I can see this. And over here. All the visibility I can get. As you guys probably know, I'm a stickler for visibility, so just have him go there, go there. Alright, and that's my Scouty one, so he can move pretty freely, and I can upgrade him to Gatling gun. Oh, oh, oh. I wonder what Poland's doing over there. Alright, another trading post is up. That's even more money. And more reason to build the next gold buildings. Ooh, what's going on here? Is he getting feisty? Santiago has grown. Alright, we'll put him in there. Barcelona has grown. That's fine for now. Fails. Good, good, good. World's Fair affairs. That's unfortunate. We could have benefited from it, but whatever. Go for World's Fair again? Might as well, right? Okay. It's not a big deal one way or the other. I don't think. Alright. Actually, I was looking at that. I didn't realize he would be able to finish the turn. Obviously, this is better because it's 1 food. Although food's getting plentiful everywhere. But at the same time, the populations are getting high, and they just need all that extra food to keep growing. So, I'm not going to complain. We'll have visibility on aluminum here soon. Otherwise, it looks like this is going to be the best bet for him. Water. Okay. So his best bet will be just chilling there, I guess. Alright. Looks good. You just chill for a turn while this guy heals up. He'll be able to move and upgrade. Well, maybe I should do the upgrading after I get him over here. Whatever is smoothest as far as movement is my thoughts on it. Okay, so I can actually start dancing this way. I don't have visibility here, but Everything's looking good, I think. No longer ally of Sydney, and with that announcement, our happiness has gone down. Let's see here. We got growth in 2 cities in 4 turns, so we basically have 4 turns to get that worked out. No longer ally of Sydney. I want you to give them a gift of gold. I think that means you'll get extra rep just because they have a quest for it. What's the minimum buy-in for that? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like 7 turns we'll be losing 2 happiness. Like we're right around the corner from happiness not being a non-issue for a little while. I think minimum buy-in's like 250 or something. Yeah. Gift a unit. I do have a... No, it's too slow. Well, we'll keep that open in the back of my mind as an option. Alright, public school is finished here. We don't have anybody to man it, though. Let's do that. The science is a little more important here. 3 turns until everybody starts building banks. So let's build a coliseum here. Does that do everything? Yep. We should start being able to see just about everything from here. Alright, you sleep. You were going to move here. Might as well move here for divisibility, right? Yeah, because he can just drop down and start developing that. Good farm tile. Let's see here. Don't have any visibility there, but I could do that with the boat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So these guys are getting lots of visibility. Yeah, I can pretty much see everything except for the back corner, just with these units. Oh, and he can move 5. That's really good. Alright, so you are freed up. What would the Galleus do? I guess visibility down here. A camp could spawn down there. Yeah, and that's important because I do have this boat route, so... Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. I think it's in my best interest to just keep moving, rather than spend for the upgrade right this second. Go to growth. Windmill is done. So this city's production is actually getting to be respectable. Pretty much on par with everybody else. That's really good. So what that means is come time for that trade route to end, I'll probably just end it, you know. Alright, so... we still have lots of specialist slots. I'm thinking about going for Lighthouse, to be honest. I mean, right now it's only 1 food and 1 hammer, and that's all it'll ever be, really. So maybe not. I kind of don't want to invest in a Coliseum. I mean, the timing's nice, but like I said, we're right around the corner from happiness being a non-issue. Let's just do it. We got 2 free turns here. Alright, public school here. We got lots of hammers here, so let's do that. And nothing useful to build here. Is it time to improve our navy even further? Why not? 2 Goliaths, 2 triremes, that seems to fit. Actually, yeah, no. Navy's one of those things, it's like, you don't need it until you do, really. I might be wrong about that. Oh, bye-bye, Scout. It was nice knowing you. Okay. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the Scout, too. No more upgrade potential as far as, like, finding ancient ruins. And that's really all I had going for them. 2. Alrighty, speaking of internal trade routes being up, this was giving food to Toledo, and right now Toledo has 1, 2, 3, 4 specialist slots that could be working. And 6 food is not that much, so I think I'm going to reinstate that, actually. Maybe once hospital's up I'll think differently, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, can't see that tile, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good little pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we'll just do that each turn. Alright, you sleep. No surprises coming from the west is what I'm getting at. I don't really need it anymore, but no reason to say no. Yep, saw that coming. It's okay, saves us a little bit of maintenance cost. Alright, Coliseum's up here. Gonna put a turn in on a harbor after the stock exchange is up here. Probably be going for a seaport. So yeah, putting a turn in on a harbor is good preparation. Screwed up there. Alright, school is up. So let's do that. And windmill. I might actually complete the windmills before I do. Yeah, because it's only a few turns. And that'll help catch them up in terms of producing stuff. This is another city. Oh, this is my capital. Alright. I got thrown off by the lack of full specialization, but it makes sense. Alright, so let's build a Coliseum. I might actually finish it too, I don't know. Instead of just like getting it started. Alright, this pretty much gives us all the visibility we need, yeah? Yeah, I don't want to put them down here, because even though the visibility would be nice... Oh, my game crashed. Can you guys see that? Nope. Sorry about that, guys. The game actually crashed, and when I tried loading the last autosave, it wouldn't load. I actually had to reboot the computer. So I will be replaying the partial turn that I was doing when it crashed. I did want to say, though, that I finally sat down, because this computer's been having issues for years. I finally sat down and did some research and pulled the trigger on an upgrade. So I'm actually trying to record all these and get them finished, so that way when I do the upgrade, if there's any sort of like issues, it won't affect my current game. So I do remember I decided to put a turn in on a harbor before switching to stock exchange. We're going to finish up the Coliseum here probably. Public school, windmill, probably finish that before doing the stock exchange, and maybe here as well. Alright, he was just gonna sleep. Yeah. Alright, he was coming down. He's just doing the visibility dance. All these guys are doing the visibility dance. Yep. So he went. I don't need to come in here now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I actually see more from this tile than I do here. Interesting. Okay, and I decided moving him 2 gives me all the visibility I need. Yeah, because I don't want to be too far away from my own territory. In fact, I should probably have this guy and this guy trade places. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Have the archer type, you know, in between my proper blocker boats. What? Bratislava has been conquered by Byblos. That's funny. It's funny when city-states take each other over. So that was down here, right? Bratislava was conquered by Byblos. Fascinating. I'd have to take a step and think about how that could even be. Alright, we don't know where the border's growing to. He normally only has 2. So let's hedge our bets and come this way. And that way we'll have an academy up in 2 turns regardless. Alright, research finished. That's really unfortunate. If I had seen that, I would have stopped, because electricity was going to finish up anyways. And when the research project does that, it basically, the splash of it goes random instead of controlled. I don't need to get into the modern era because we already have an ideology. So I'm actually going to come up this way because we want culture boosts here. We want hospitals. And if we have oil, we might want refrigeration. So I will do that. And it appears we have aluminum in our empire. And I would rather work that than that. I should have done this before. Oh, yeah, I probably did before the game crashed. Let me go through and make sure. Yeah, okay, when the game crashed and I started to select new construction projects, I don't think I did that. Yeah, that one's deliberately production focused. Alright, I think that all looks good. So anyways, we have a lot of aluminum now, and I don't think we have any need for them anytime soon. We can't build hydro plants anywhere because we don't have anybody on a river. So I think I can just sell it all off for now. So the fact that we got 8 is pretty great. And I'm just gonna scan the map to see what other aluminum options we have. Okay, there's aluminum there. Do I have to? I probably have to take the jungle away to do that, huh? Alright, so yeah, how soon until I grow into that naturally? It's not even an option, really? 1, 2, 3. Now let's fix that. Well, not until we get a worker down there. Get you down there. And you come over here and just do that. Same thing either way. Florence wants those, and that's not going to happen. Alright, so let's sell off all this aluminum. How many would you like? I'm doing them individually because the computer actually thinks strategic resources are about worth 45 gold. So that would be 1.5. So the moment you say 2, they're only going to give you 3 gold. This way we're getting... It takes a little time to pull off, but in the end it's worth it. You are our friend. Is that just in name only? No? Okay, good. It's funny too, because these guys have no use for aluminum at this point, I'm thinking. I could be wrong about that though. You're finished with that. Doesn't much matter. Alright, so let's not gloss over the fact that stock exchanges are available. It's more important than the harbor for sure. I think it's worth it to finish off the windmill here. It'll give us a production boost for buildings. And this city's got a lot of buildings I want to build. Stock exchange, harbor, seaport, museum. Let's see. Stock exchange only takes 7 turns. Since there's only going to take a turn to complete the Coliseum, we can literally just switch to stock exchange. And then if at any point we need the happiness, just switch it over. Do you have a lot to build? This city doesn't have a lot to build. And here's an example of what I was talking about, treating my cities homogeneously. Whereas in Barcelona, I think the windmill is worth it. Here, I don't. At least not ahead of the stock exchange. I don't have the harbor and the seaport to contend with here. You just finished your Coliseum, so get that stock exchange up. This city's making a lot of money. And you build the stock exchange as well. Alright, so we do have a second Galeas in our empire. And I gotta start keeping track of this because I'm not too familiar with the naval thing. So, alright, our triremes will get upgraded to ironclads. But it doesn't require an iron despite the name. That's interesting. Frigates do require iron. How good are they though? They look good. May not melee attack. So it looks like it's just another archer unit. Oh, it's an upgrade for the Galeas. Okay, that makes sense then. Alright, so I can't upgrade my Galeas until I get my iron back. Oh wait, we're borrowing iron from Sydney. No, we're not, because we lost them, right? And I was already contemplating buying my way back into their favor. So I might do that just to get the iron back in my system sooner. Privateer, I'm not going to do too much. Alright, I got a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing here now. Okay. And that's going to be next turn, right? That I can do the caravels? Alright, so let's just go ahead and start sending him back for a minute. And this one's already going to be within range. How soon is my iron coming back? 16 turns. Well, I was already contemplating buying my way back into Sydney's favor. So I probably will in 4 turns. Well, I mean, there's no point in not doing it now if I'm going to do it at all, right? Get that extra food now. If I know I'm going to do it no matter what. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Gold support given to Sydney. Now ally of Sydney. Yeah, so it said 15 influence, and I was less than... So I got way more than the 15 just because they had the quest for the gold donation. Alright, so... And unfortunately, their iron's about to be pillaged. But it looks like they've got the resources to rectify that pretty quick. Maybe even by the time I'm ready to make use of that iron. Alright, so we can go ahead and land you. You can step upgrade. So all my money's pretty much spoken for. Because I got upgrades on him. Yeah, because he's going to cost 220, right? Oh wait, you gotta check. Machinery. Yeah, it costs 220 to upgrade. The triremes. Whoops. Oh. Triremes are going to cost 160 each. So there's 320, that's 540. And then the Galeas 400 each? Oh wait, no. 180 each, so that's 360. So yeah, I got all my golds basically spoken for as I upgrade all my units. I'm sorry, I can't. Like I just said, all my gold is spoken for now. I mean, I am, you know, maybe I should have gone for that science victory, because the upgrades can wait, I think. I mean, they got a decent selection of units here. I don't know why Attila's buzzing around. So maybe saving my money for the upgrades is why. Oh yeah, and I still gotta buy this tile by next turn. I'm just gonna do that now so I don't forget. Oh, plus it looks like it's a decently workable tile at the moment. This is better for production, so I'm not gonna... Oh wait, where did this citizen come from? Did I just grow? Oh, now that's really good. Okay, I grew right as I could have used another citizen. Okay, so that's yet another reason to have bought that tile, to give that citizen something good to do. Because it does add production, even if it is just the one hammer for now. Raga searches for science. I'll definitely have that unlock. Navigation's only going to take 2 turns. Yeah, so all my money's spoken for here. You are probably most important. My near boat is also quite important. And that means I'm not going to have the money this turn, but I will next turn. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I gotta end up on this tile or closer. Yep, that'll do it. Come here for the visibility. Oh yeah, I gotta come here for the visibility. Galeas. Do I have open borders with Attila? I do not. So I'll just have my Galeas come here and block him. I don't know what he's up to, but I want to dissuade him from it. I do not regret having bought my way back into the favor of that city-state. However, it is a questionable decision. Alright, so I'm just going to have him sleep. Next tile to open up is going to be in a couple of turns. Chill. Alright, and we did get the iron back. Did it not get pillaged, or... Oh, he came and pillaged. What a dumb... Okay. That's a dumb move, I think, but whatever. I benefit from it, so I don't mind. Alright, and this city just grew too. I must have glossed over that. So both of those cities grew right when I had a new tile that they could be useful at. That is a lot of pikemen. Pull install machinery.
Pozdrawiam cię.
It's their second offense. I'm still going to let it slide. I'm focusing on more important things, I'd like to think. 7 turns, 1 turn, so yeah, let's just do that. It's got to clear the jungle first. I don't know what that's going to do to the tile, but I guess we'll find out. I'm going to pull the Goliath back. Or not. Yeah, let's just get in Mongolia's way any way I can. I don't know what they're up to, but move them. Okay, I lose, so I want to park him there. Alrighty, academy up, so we got to dedicate yet another citizen to that. 3 turns until growth. 3 turns until growth, that's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking about what's an optimal setup there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and upgrade. So this does contribute to our overall military score. I don't know how much the computer understands. What of that is naval, what of that is nearby. So I don't know if my overall score is at all intimidating to them. But again, next turn we'll have the option to start upgrading the Goliaths. I still have to see how much it's going to cost. I think it was 140.
The wind's in the way.
Yeah. Okay. So that opens up. We knew it would. Cordoba has grown. All right. Uh-oh. We're going to be growing to this quarry tile in 12 turns. So I do need to get a worker over there eventually. Don't want to forget about that. He's up. He's up. He's busy for a little bit, and that guy's up. 6 turns. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, so what's it going to cost to upgrade these? 180. So I can't do either one now, but I'll be able to do one next turn. Let's just chill there. I'm going to pull him back 1. Still block him. He's blocking him. I don't know why Attila's so close, but I might have to start ramping up my army. Can't really do that right now because, like I said, all my gold's spoken for. It's going to take me, what, 3 turns just to be able to afford the Goliaths. What would be next? Metallurgy. Yeah, that's just going to turn my pikemen into a mounted. But then we could have rifling, which is long swordsman. Tercio, I mean. That would cost another 200 gold. I think I have to, based on the way things are going. Let me check my build queues everywhere. Yeah, I would go for a seaport here. I've got to go for... Oh, this windmill's done. So stock exchange here. Stock exchange, windmill. See, it's okay if my build queues free up a little bit, because then I could make military units, which would be useful right now. Yeah, my build queues are pretty well spoken for. So I think I kind of have to start heading this way into rifling. If I can pay for those upgrades, that will probably secure me all I need to be able to keep them out of my hair. Where was the last one? Madrid. Madrid still has 3 specialists. And who knows, maybe another academy or 2? Hospitals will be relatively soon, but now that I'm taking a little side jack, so yeah, I gotta keep feeding him. I think. He's gonna chill. When he backs up to upgrade, though, I want this guy to come in. 3210, so let's bring him there. I'm losing a little bit of visibility in the middle there, but whatever. I just had visibility there, so let's come up here and here. Yep. It's nice, though, because I'm about to get the policy that'll free up my happiness, and that'll free up our luxuries, and we can use that for money, and that'll help. Okay, may purchase with faith. So all I got left is missionaries, and it's going to be a while before we can save that up for great scientists. I think the first great scientist cost 1,000. And now that we're in this era, I don't think a great prophet will spawn randomly. So I think I'm going to continue to stockpile that. I think I understand how that works correctly. Alright, a citizen has grown. We still have specialist slots, so let us do that. If anything, if nothing else, it gets us rails for incense. This will probably be the last time we have to make this trade. And I'm glad he still wants to go for it. With Sydney longs for culture, that'll definitely be us, I think. So, yeah. Oh wait, he's gonna be. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter which one upgrades. If I upgrade him first, he can take off and. Yeah. All right. And it costs 180, right? So it's actually gonna take 3 turns before I can. Well, luckily all these stock exchanges are coming up because. We got a lot of upgrades we need to start making. He'll be able to upgrade in 2, but I won't have the money for it right away. What did I say that they would cost? 200. Okay. So that'll be 3 turns. So that'll be about 6 turns. Alright, so we'll just leave him there. I don't like that I don't have visibility over here. What are you chilling for? Yeah, let's come over here. Get some visibility. It's such a cluster over here because I gotta deal with these boats. I do want the stronger one staying more towards the front line, but I can't back him all the way up because he'll be ready for upgrade in 3 turns, I think it's gonna take me. Darius, okay, everybody's fighting among themselves. Yes. Again, probably last time I have to do that. Let me get it back and find out what I'm doing from there. I've lost happiness by getting the... Okay. Alright, so... I can afford... In 4 turns I get that policy, so I can afford to sell off whatever I want, really. Alright, that grew. Yep, keep working specialist slots. Ivory for... Wait, what? Oh, Ivory to Theodora and Wales to Casimir. Relatively close, but I'm not gonna go for it. No longer friends with Zurich. Okay, so there went 2 happiness. That's okay. It says nobody wants it, but it could be because my happiness is so low that the UI is just not processing it that way. And I'm trying to upgrade stuff here, so let me see if she'll just give me 240 for my ivory. She does. Excellent. Everybody gets an upgrade. You get an upgrade. Swap them out, and now you get an upgrade. Okay, good deal. And what's going on here? I was going to check that. Alright, my military still pales compared to those two, but we're working on it. Once the happiness goes live, in fact, if I can find another friend that wants to buy, let's see, growth in 3 turns. So I could drop down to 1 happiness in 3 turns, I'd be at 0. But by 5 turns it won't matter because 4 turns I'll have that policy. So I can actually sell another lump sum here. Um, Germany has more money,
Was nun?
but that we don't have anything they
Vorwärts,
would
jong
want.
tavlach.
All right, Wales, obviously, we're
Hela,
going to favor them
mar.
at every step of the way. I think it's 175 and 2. Oh, no.
Venig zwaar.
No. 170.
Bikurra
Oh,
biutur kalam.
I was 1 gold off. I don't think that's accurate, though, but whatever. You chill there. You chill there. You come over here for visibility just for a second. I got a boat that's going to return back over there. Caravan was last going to Toledo to provide hammers. This city is doing fine as far as that goes. Alright, so everybody's doing fine production-wise. Maybe not Cordoba as far as growth, but I would need a boat for that. How soon until my boat is available? 12 turns. I was thinking what would be the possibility of feeding that city so that when the boat's open I could feed Cordoba, but I don't think I need to do that. So let's go for gold instead. And it's going to say, oh, Toledo to Warsaw. I'm not doing that already? I think I am, right? Madrid. Oh, it said Toledo to Warsaw, right? Since I live in Toledo, I thought that was the capital for a second. Never mind. There we go. Gold, gold, gold. Let's upgrade all these units. Alright, so he's going to be pulling back, so we'll just use this boat for all of our... Oh, I guess that was excessive. Oh well. Chill for a minute. He's coming back in a second. Everything's looking good. Yep, I've got the money right now to upgrade the pikemen, and by time... Oh, yeah, by the time rifling's done, I should have the money to upgrade those. It's a race against time. And of course, now that my production's good in all the cities, if somebody does declare war, even though I'm a little shy on gold, I could build units plenty easily. Alright, so. Fine. Oops. That's interesting. I don't have any more visibility from here than I do from here. So I'll never need to go there. I'll have to try and remember that. On to rifling. I don't like having to take the side jog technologically, but I hope it's pretty clear as to why that's pretty necessary. Again, I don't want to give him all that science, but gold is an issue for the second here. You head up here. Oh, wow. Frigates can move, huh? No more of this like 5-tile crap, or 3-tile crap. That's really good, and you know what? I didn't have to take them all that far. Alright. Yeah, I've never been in a map that really required any sort of naval presence. Okay, that tile got crappy for now. Basically, I get the same yield here, but also engineer points and science. But once that's finished, I'll bet it's worth working. Everything still looks good. Everybody's building stock exchanges. We got Madrid's coming up next turn. Yep. That's my 1 free coal. Great raider has been born and a great scientist. Wow, I'm producing great people left and right. I mean, I can put a farm on it, but... Oh wait, great scientist was born. That's not going to be a farm. That's going to be an academy. We're still far enough behind the end of the game that I think continuing to build academies is the right way to go. Culture. Okay, we definitely want it in Madrid because they can multiply it. And let's take this moment to check medieval and Renaissance. So we can, if we can trade with Mongolia, we can get a theming bonus. Medieval, Renaissance, Industrial. Renaissance. We'll give him the opportunity to change Industrial. Yep. Okay, so medieval. Who would we want? Let's go with Germany. Renaissance. Okay, so now I can theme. Oh, it's already there. It just happened to be the Germany and Mongolia. Okay. Alright, so a little more tourism. It's not going to mean anything, but whatever. It's free, right? Madrid is done with the stock exchange. Seaport? I don't think I actually need more military units right now, so I'll go for the seaport. It'll be 2 extra hammers and 2 extra gold. And a boost. Well, it's not going to be 2 extra gold because of the maintenance cost. But things multiply gold, so yeah. I think I can come here and have the same visibility, but not there. So we'll chill right there. Madrid, this was the one going to Warsaw. We're going to continue that. Keep that money flowing. Okay, he'll upgrade. Right. Start that. Finish that. That's everything. Alrighty. Well, I am going to stop this recording here because it's actually a half-hour long, and it just occurred to me that I started this after the computer crash, which I think I was like 22 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy this bonus episode. It's basically going to be almost twice as long. Got a little harebrained there, but I'm having so much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's kind of a learning experience for me. Like I said, I'm not good in the mid-game, so if I'm making any sort of mistakes, let me know. I am a little proud of myself that I recognize that my military needed to be better, so I took a side jog to go for some military techs, because we'd already have the public school, so that's going. My science is in great shape. Obviously, a little more growth with hospitals would be better, but we got some pressing threats here, and I want to make sure we're covered for it. So thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Take care.